Alright, hello and welcome to our 2nd of February daily video. Now I've got the euro dollar in front of me. Let's just get rid of this here. As you can see, we had a nice up move on the daily double bottom, so we're expecting this new upwards trend to start happening. And yesterday, after the Fed announcements and the FOMC statement, the market, as you can see, pulled back, but it's still kind of crawling upwards in this direction. If I move this into a 4-hour chart, what we want to do today as Draghi talks, we just want to take a look where the market's coming back to in order to buy. So today the market might pretty well come back to 1.0750 region there and just take off from this trend line here. Now that move has kind of started up, so a new trend is expected on the euro dollar, and I think it's going to be starting to go up. Let's take a look at the pound dollar. I think this is the same kind of scenario here. As you can see, we had a nice up move, a beautiful pull back to 61.8 on the Fibonacci level, and I think now it's got room to go up. This is the same thing I said yesterday, and when I said that, so that pound dollar has the potential to really start going up to that 1.31 level, that 61.8 Fibonacci level. And also, if you take a look at the daily, let me just shrink this up a little bit. This area here, as you can see, is going to be a retest zone. So this 32-31 range is very much possible for the market to start retesting and going up into these areas over the course of next week, possibly the week after as well. Let's take a look at the dollar yen. Now the dollar yen is in an opposite state. As you can see, we have this huge bull run. Now that bull run is probably going to actually come back. This 61.8 was a good bounce, but we might pretty much see the dollar yen back at these levels, and once we're back at these levels, then we might see it picking up then and there. So let's take a look at dollar franc as well. Now that's going to be obviously the opposite for the euro dollar. As you can see, the market is in a down move, so wherever it picks up it's just going to start to come down again. Alright, so at resistance levels, just keep pushing it down, and we might see the dollar franc coming all the way back to a double bottom, in fact. Aussie dollar, we did mention yesterday this currency pair's got room to go up, and it's a nice follow-up. As you can see, the market's just going up, probably going to come to these resistance levels. Really easy to follow. I think this is a really good trade to keep following upwards. Dollar Canadian, opposite there. As you can see, we've got market coming down here. Alright, so the market will come down possibly to these levels. It's just basically, if you're following our daily videos, all you have to do is just see how it works out. We draw our lines together, market comes to resistance, they start selling. All you have to do is follow these waves in the market. Let's take a look at the dollar ZAR. Dollar ZAR, nice support here. Now we might see the dollar softening up a little bit more over the course of next week. So if the market breaks down from here, the next level is going to be around that 1260 zone here. So all you have to do is just follow these movements, the waves in the markets. It goes up, start coming down. Let's take a look at the indices. Dow Jones, it's a 4-hour chart. We're still in this zone here. Very much possible that it will break down and start to pull back to these levels. So all you have to do with the Dow, because it's a new level now, it's on a daily, we're expecting this big move to come back a little bit at least, and this 61.8 zone, this 19,887, is a pretty good pullback zone here. Alright, so let's take a look at the 4-hour chart again, and that's going to be that zone here. Let's take a look at the S&P. Oh, that's good. Now the S&P, as you can see, a good breakdown possibility here. So if the market kind of pushes down here, I think we have a lot of opportunity to pull back to make some money on the S&P. Let's take a look at the DAX. Same here, nice breakout test. Probably will be pushing down. I think the best way to trade the DAX is to short it as the market kind of goes up again. Maybe it might do a double top. If it does a double top, I think it's really good. It's going to be a good sell opportunity, So it's worth following it. If it does do a double top, just short it, I reckon. Let's take a look at Brent. Now here, yesterday, if you looked at our blog, I said this could go both ways. If it goes up, if it breaks up, go long. So this is actually from yesterday's blog recommendation that we had, and I think this market now can push the oil prices up to around 58 level. So it's worthwhile following up after the statements of Trump and the comments coming out from Saudi Arabia. I think oil prices are still good to go up to this 58 region. Let's take a look at gold. We're in this range, as you can see. It's all in the lines. If it breaks up, I think it's good to go all the way up there. In the meantime, this is going to be a double top region, so shorting here is not a bad idea. So we might see gold coming back down like this, okay, and if it breaks down, obviously that's going to be the target. If it breaks up, pull back, go long towards this level here. So patiently, let's wait for Draghi's speech coming out this afternoon our time, Central Europe time. And tomorrow also there'll be non-farm payroll news, which is going to be February's news, so keep your eyes out for that. And when you're trading, make sure you don't extend your risk levels in these volatile moments. All the best and good luck with your